Welcome everyone, I am Tanya from Tanya's Kitchen. I post a lot of Middle Eastern, Armenian and American dishes on my channel, and today I am making manta. It's like meat dumplings, and I'm so excited to share my recipe with you guys. So here I have a little over of 2 pounds of ground beef, some Chinese wontons and an onion. These are our main ingredients, and I have like 90% lean and 10% fat because I don't like to have that fattiness in there while I'm cooking. I know it gives it a better taste, but I feel like it's gross in my fingers. And then I am going ahead and chopping my entire onion, tossing it into my bowl. I'm also gonna toss my meat in here, and then I add my spices. Now my spices are, the first one is 1 teaspoon of 7 spice. I have about a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of Aleppo pepper, and half a tablespoon of black pepper. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these all together with my hands. Now that is it for our meat mixture, and this is what I have in front of me. I have a tray, I have my wontons here, I have my meat, I have my pan greased and ready to go, and I have some drinking water in front of me, room temperature preferably, and that is to help to stick the wontons together. Now this is why I choose to use this wonton, because it's so thin, and when I cook it, it becomes crispy. You can make your own dough for this, but it is really hard getting it to be this thin. That's why I prefer to just get this store-bought one. Also, as you could see, I'm cutting my wontons into 4 because our dumplings are gonna be tiny and cute. Our next step is to place the wontons one by one across your tray so that we can then throw pieces of our meat on top. I got a good chunk of meat in my hand. Now I'm just putting little by little some pieces onto my wontons. Now I used to try to make this so perfectly when I started doing it. I have to had like all my meat the same size, and they would used to be tiny, and I would try to make my tray look really perfect, but honestly this is so time consuming. Like if you have important guests over, fine, make it perfect, it's gonna take a little longer, but if it's just for your family and you guys are gonna eat it really quick for dinner, who cares what the plate looks like. So what I do is I get my water here on my fingers, I squeeze both sides, and then I place it down here, and I kind of just press down so that it's like a little boat on the bottom and we have a flat surface. This way the dumpling stays standing when you put it onto the tray. So side pinch, put it on the tray, pinch it down so that's a little boat on the bottom, and yeah, that's it, you guys. That's how easy it is. And then yeah, it is time consuming, so I went ahead and I did all of them. While I'm working, I start to place it in my tray, in my pan, so that I have more room in my tray to work. Now I did use all the meat, and it was perfect for 2 packets of these wontons, and it came to 2 trays for me. My trays are pretty small, so it came to 2 trays. If you do have a bigger tray, it'll probably just be 1. That's completely fine. And then I go ahead and I place these in the oven on 350 Fahrenheit for about 35 to 40 minutes. And halfway while it's cooking, I throw in my special sauce, and I'll show you what that sauce is. It's actually not that special, it's really easy to do. Now I forgot to film this part. It's not important, you don't have to do it. It's a little fattening version, but to throw butter on top if you like for some flavor, you could do that as well. And now I start to make my sauce. So I put about a cup of hot water, 1 heaped tablespoon of tomato paste, a teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and I just mix these together. And about 10 to 15 minutes of my Manti cooking in the oven, I pour this on top. Usually people like this on the side. If they have people that don't like this tomato sauce, they don't throw it in while it's cooking, and they just have it out on the side for the ones who like it to put it in their dish. But since everyone in my family likes it, I go ahead and cook it with this tomato sauce. Again, it is optional. Now on the side of your Manti dish, yogurt and garlic is a must. So I have my yogurt here. I have 3 garlics that I am just grating in, and I'm gonna mix these together. I tossed in some water into my yogurt so that I could get a smoothie-like texture, and then just mix it so you could throw it on top of your Manti when it's cooked. "40 minutes later, this is what it came out like. It looks so good, it tasted so good. And then I show you how I assemble it. I just throw my Manti on my plate, throw some of the yogurt, and the key spice to top this off with, you guys, is SUMAC. If you have any Middle Eastern store near you, try to get your hands on this, because it's seriously the best. It's my favorite spice. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, please like and subscribe. I have many more videos where this one came from. Again, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you.